Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an exciting video for you all. Today is going to be a sex talk with a teen mom. Obviously I am a teen mom to two. I'm 17 years of age with two children. I have one toddler who is going to be 3 in July, and I have a 4-month-old baby girl called Amora Dream. So over on Instagram I obviously asked you guys to ask me questions about it. Could be about labour, it could be about sex itself, it could be about anything to do with that kind of category, and I got actually quite a lot of questions, so I'm going to answer quite a few. So make sure you stay tuned, get your cup of teas, grab your biscuits, and yeah, let's just have a fun chill out 20 minutes, however long this video is going to be. The first one we're going to answer is, does the first time having sex hurt? No, from my personal experience, it never hurt me. I know some people it hurts them really, really bad, but personally for me, it never hurt me. I don't know why it hurts people. Obviously, we all have different pain thresholds, I guess. But yeah, for me, it never hurt me. The next one is, how do I get out of the awkward stage with my boyfriend? Personally, I don't think it should be awkward. I just think if you two are both ready, it won't be awkward, unless it's both your first times. But yeah, I just think it shouldn't really be awkward between you and your partner. Like, you two could, you should just kind of connect, if that makes sense. But yeah, it definitely shouldn't be awkward. So if you are feeling really awkward, then I don't think you're ready personally to be having sex. I just think you should wait, because if you do feel awkward with somebody, then you're not ready, in my opinion. Personally, I was never awkward, I never felt awkward, and I think that's what makes you more comfortable when you're not awkward, because if you're awkward, you're going to be quite uncomfortable, and I think you're going to feel quite insecure about yourself and about the whole situation. So yeah, it should not be awkward between you and your partner at all. The next one is, did you feel guilty when you lost your virginity? Yes, I did, because I didn't lose it to the right person. I wish I lost it to the right person. I think that can actually make quite a big deal about it, because I've never had a one-night stand personally. I've never had a one-night stand. But if you was to have a one-night stand with somebody and it was your first time, imagine how guilty and stuff you would feel, because you have literally had sex with that person and you don't even know that person. Like, you don't know what they like, what they dislike. Like, you don't know them as a person. You only know them from being intimate with them. Does that make sense? But yeah, I did feel guilty, because I just wish I waited till it was the right person personally for me. But yeah, things happen, don't they, really? Now you have had Amora, are you on any contraception? Yes, I am. I am back on the pill for a little bit. I am wanting to get either the implant or the patch, because I've heard the patch is supposed to be really, really good. I've just got to get round to ringing my doctors, because every time I think of it, it's always at night time. But now I've just been reminded, I probably will ring them later. But yeah, the patch is supposed to be really, really good. And the implant is supposed to be really, really good as well. So I'm definitely going to go to more of a stronger thing. I'm only on the pill just because it was just the easy form of contraception for now, but that is what I fell pregnant on before. But I'm not on the same actual pill as last time. I'm on a different pill. Was it scary having sex after birth? No, not really, because you shouldn't really be having sex until past 6 to 8 weeks anyway. So I don't think you should be having sex until you are fully healed and you feel ready and everything like that. So no, personally for me, I wasn't scared. I just kind of went with the flow. Did your birth hurt? Actual pushing the baby out didn't hurt, no. It just felt really, really weird. But the contractions really hurt me. Like, honestly, they hurt like a mother. Like, honestly, they hurt me. Did your periods go back to normal after birth? So far with Amora, my periods, I've had one hot period since giving birth to Amora. But obviously it can take like a year to your periods to go back to normal, honestly. Diante, they went back normal, and I never had any problems with my periods with Diante. But yeah, after Amora, I've only had one. Was you scared for if you pooed in labour, and did you? I never did, no, but yes, I was scared because I know some babies obviously choke on when either they poo in you or, yeah, I just didn't want to poo on the bed anyway. I think I would have been quite embarrassed, I'm not going to lie, and I would have been sick. I hate that stuff. I would have been physically sick. I cannot deal with poo or sick, anything like that. I can't deal with it, so I would have been, How long did you wait from giving birth before having sex? With Dante, it was quite a while actually. Yeah, I'm not one of them that's just gonna have sex for the sake of having sex. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. So yeah, I did wait quite a while. What was your first sexual experience like? I'm not even gonna talk too much into it, but let's just say it was dead. It was D-E-A-D. It was dead. Like, personally, it was rubbish for me. Like, let's just say that. Do you think you started having sex too young? I'm not judging, by the way. No, that's okay. Yes, I do. I do think I obviously had sex too young. I will always want to tell my daughter when she is older, please don't lose it to the wrong person. And I'm going to tell her, like, obviously you can't control what your child is doing, is in when they're out and not at home. And obviously I've done it behind my mum's back. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to talk to her. I'm going to have that talk with her, and I'm going to speak to her from teen mum to teen girl when she is at that age. And I'm just going to be honest with her, and I'm going to say, like, don't be losing it to the wrong person. And I'm going to give her a really, really good talk, because I don't want her not having any self-worth or anything, and self-respect. And yeah, so I'm gonna definitely talk to her about it, because I personally think I had it too young, and looking back now, I wish I didn't have it that young. I wasn't like 12 or anything like that, by the way. It wasn't like that young in it. It was like 14, but still. Did you need stitches after birth? No, I did not. So with Deontay, he teared me the tiniest bit. So what she said was I could either have stitches and it would hurt me more, but if I don't have the stitches, it will heal in its own time, and it did, and it was fine. Amora, I didn't need no stitches in my front or my back, because I don't know if you know that you could tear up your bum hole as well. So yeah, they have to check up there. Was both your babies planned? No, neither of my babies were planned. Amora, I fell pregnant on the pill, and Deontay was just, it was like an accident, but he was a good accident. Does that make sense? Did you have stitches? Also, does it hurt to have a wee after birth? Yes. Oh my god, it stinged like mad after Deontay. It was horrible. And you know what? Going for your first poo after a baby, oh my god, it is horrible. It's horrendous. Amora actually didn't sting, which was really strange, because when I went to the toilet after giving birth, I was holding on to, you know, them rail things, and I was like holding on because I was really, really scared. And I also had a jug as well ready to like pour down at the same time, and it didn't even hurt. So yeah, that was okay. What does it feel like pushing a baby out? Is the contractions worse than pushing? Yes, yeah, definitely. The contractions are worse because you can't do anything about them. See, your contractions could last for a week. They could last for 10 minutes like mine. Like, my labours, both of mine were really, really fast, and I'm so lucky. But yeah, honestly, pushing a baby out is so much easier, because you feel the relief as the baby's coming out. You feel the relief and you feel the pain go in, and as soon as your baby's out, like, the pain goes straight away. You may have after pains, as in like after, but when the baby first comes out, like, honestly, you're all good. You're good to go. Was there any pain after birth? Like, is it as bad as people say? No. Personally, for me, like I said, I can't speak on other people's experience, because obviously some people have third degree tears, some people have stitches, some people get grazed, some people have C-sections, like some people have like the vacuum stuff up them. Like, it just all depends on your labour, I suppose. I had to have nothing. I didn't have gas in it. I didn't have anything. So personally for me, it didn't hurt, no, after birth. But what did hurt actually with Amora was my stomach, because she was booting my stomach as she was coming out. It was horrible, and it kicked in during the night, so I had to take quite a lot of paracetamol. They had to bring me some around and some other I think it was like ibuprofen or something stronger than that, because it was really, really hurt. It was really bruised, and then they had to check to see if anything was like damaged, but no, I was all good. Did you experience postnatal depression? With Amora, I experienced it for only a couple of weeks because I had a lot of support, and yeah, with Diante, it was an ongoing thing for quite a few months, and I do want to do a whole video about postnatal depression, because people don't speak on it, and it is something that needs to be normalised, something also men need to understand, and people without children need to understand, because you don't know until you've been through it. Honestly, postnatal depression is the worst depression you can get. It's horrible. But yeah, with Diante I did, because there was a lot going on in my life at that time. Things were happening and stuff. But with Amora, no, I didn't really suffer it like that. I just suffered it for like a couple of weeks. The next question is, would you say there's an age on when it is right to have sex? No, I would not say there is an age, because there can't be a set age. You might be 20, 25 years of age, and you might still be a virgin and don't feel comfortable having sex with another person, and that is completely fine. That is completely normal. But then you might be 15, 16 and you're with that person and you feel so ready and you feel so comfortable, and you lose it then. Like, there's no age limit to it. There's no age limit. Obviously 16 is the legal age, but personally I would say there is no age limit. You do it when you feel ready to do it. There's nobody can tell you you can't do it. Nobody can put a stop to it, because the thing is, if you are comfortable doing it, you go into then do it with anybody, aren't you? I know some people that move like that, like they're just so comfortable having sex, they'll do it with anybody and everybody. But you need to be comfortable within yourself and within that other person. You do not want to be letting someone into your body, into your soul, if you're not comfortable with them. It's just, you will feel guilty after. Believe me, you will feel not nice. I am 12. I've still not started my period yet. Do they hurt? I again think it's everybody's personal opinion. For me, I have sometimes had them really, really bad, to the point they feel like contractions, and sometimes I've just been bleeding. Like, there've not been any pain behind it, I've just been bleeding. After Amora, my first period was really, really bad. I was on the sofa, I was crying. Honestly, I was in so much pain, it was unbelievable. But yeah, periods can all just depend on you as a person, because I know some people that have them like bad. Like, honestly, just don't be scared. There's always things to get around. Like, if say your periods are really, really bad, you can go on some sort of contraception that will suit you, and not only is it then protecting you from pregnancy, it is also helping you with your periods. And I think that's why people get confused. People think that the pill and the implant and stuff are just for contraception, and they're not. They are for also periods and all stuff like that, like all the science behind it. That is what a lot of them are for as well. With Amora's dad, did you feel you was both ready to do the deed? Yeah. I didn't see why not. You know, it kind of just happened. It wasn't nothing really that deep. To me, like, I didn't really sit and be like, oh my god, I'm not comfortable, I'm not ready. Like, if I wasn't ready, I wouldn't be doing it. But yeah, we was just so comfortable within ourselves. Like, we're both quite confident people, and we're both kind of outgoing. So it's like, if he didn't feel comfortable, he would have said, and if I didn't feel comfortable, I would have said. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you just need to be comfortable with the person, and we was comfortable with each other. Do you think it is necessary to get tested for HIV, STDs and chlamydia? Yes, 100% get tested. It doesn't matter if you sleeping with the same person. Get tested then every 6 months. I know someone that gets tested every month, and I think that's really, really good. And it doesn't matter if you've got a partner. It is just best to know, because at least then, if you know you've not got anything and then all of a sudden you've got something, also you know that that person's clearly been cheating on you as well. But yeah, no, honestly, it is really, really necessary to get checked. Please do, because you can end up not being able to have children in the future. It could affect your health. Like, please do get checked. It is free. Honestly, it is free. You can do it where you order the test from online. Like, I did one after Diante, I did one after Amora. I have done them since having Diante. I've not done one since having Amora, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it is definitely necessary to get tested. Someone's asked me, is there a minimum age of buying condoms in the UK? No, there is not. You can get them from pound shops, you can get them from Savers, Superdrug, you can go in any store and you can buy them. There is no age limit as far as I'm aware. I've never thought there was an age limit anyway. Like, if there was, I'd be really, really surprised. And surely they'd ask people for their ID. But it's none of their business anyway. So yeah, no, there's not. But I think that's a good thing. So definitely go to the shop, grab yourself some, because you don't want no babies anytime soon, whoever's watching this. If you are young, don't have kids just yet. Live your life. Do things. And if you don't have the money to go out and buy them, because I know they can be quite pricey, I'm not gonna lie, they are like, can be like £10, stuff like that, you can go to your school nurse and they will give you what's called a C card. Now, everybody I know has had a C card, and what they do is they'll give you a pack of condoms. They will just go over with you on how, if you know how to put one on, like this big like willy kind of thing, and then they'll give you your C card and a pack of condoms. You get so many in there. Honestly, there's nothing to be ashamed about going to your school nurse. It is all confidential. They do not tell your parents. Or if you aren't in school or college and you still want some, go to a local Sure Start or a centre nearby to you, like a community centre kind of thing, and they always have people in there that do all the C cards and stuff. So yeah, definitely go in there and just ask for one and they'll give you one. And yeah, that's all you've got to do. It's so simple, it's so easy, and it's free as well. So you will literally get free, like they're all different flavours as well. Like, oh my god, like you get loads, you get so. I have just found out I'm pregnant. Can I still have sex during my pregnancy? Yes, you can. It is healthy and it is safe to do so. But as the weeks go on, it is going to get uncomfortable for you. So obviously you will have to find like new positions, they do say. But yeah, no, it's safe and it is fine for the baby. You will not harm the baby. But just don't do it all the time, because I know that it does bring on labour. It can bring on labour. It hasn't worked for everybody, but what they say is if your baby's late or something, have sex and it can help. And I know actually one girl, she did it, and she comes to where I go, and she did it and her baby was born. And then another girl I know, her baby was born really early, like 5 weeks early, because she was active having sex, and then her baby came early. So yes, it is safe to do so, but just don't do it all the time. Like, don't be doing it like nearly every day, you know. It just, yeah, I don't know people that do it every day, but yeah, don't do it so much, because you don't want your baby to come early. But yes, it is safe to do so. There's nothing wrong with it. You will not harm the baby. The baby's too far up. You're not going to harm the baby. And it also really, really helps the baby. It sets off happy hormones for the baby. So yeah, it's really, really good for the baby in some ways. But yeah, like I said, just don't be doing it all the time. But it can be good and beneficial for your baby. I have just decided I want to start shaving my moo. How do I go about it? So you always need to shave the way your hair's going. So if your hair's going to the side, you need to do it to the side. If your hair's going down, you need to do it down. Like, if you don't want to do that, then that's fine, but that is like the best way to do it. But or you could just wax. Personally, for me, I would not wax, especially down there. That would be so painful. But yeah, honestly, what was I gonna say? Yeah, shaving isn't bad. Just get some shaving cream, or if you do it like in the bath, so it's like kind of like wet, like then it won't hurt. Like, do not do it when your skin is bone dry. Oh my god, you are gonna cut yourself like mad, and you don't want to be bleeding. So yes, definitely wait until you're in the bath, shower, or you have shaving cream on you at the time. Was you taking your pill every single day at the same time? Yes, I was. I took mine every single day without fail. I had an alarm on my phone so that I wasn't ever sleeping at the time I was meant to take it. Like, regardless of what I was doing, this alarm would go off on my phone. And I fell pregnant on it. Like I've said before, contraception is not always 100%. So never always rely on contraception like to be your best bet. If you have a gut feeling about something, then there's always called the morning after pill. Sometimes they can be a little bit pricey and sometimes they can be free. It all depends where you go. If you go to your doctors or your local chemist, it can be free. But if you go elsewhere, let's say somewhere like Superdrug or Boots, or to another chemist that's not your chemist, then you will have to pay a fee. And if you order it online, it is like £35. I'm sure, like, they are quite expensive. So if you do have a gut feeling, then yeah, but you can take the morning after pill up to 5 days later. Now, between the 4th and the 3rd day is when it is most effective to work. I don't know why it's not the next day, but yeah, honestly, take it probably like the 2nd, 3rd or 4th day after, and you should be fine. I've only watched a couple of YouTube videos. I took mine and I was still pregnant. Like, if you're already pregnant, it won't get rid of it, but I obviously didn't know I was pregnant at this time. I didn't find out till I was 11-12 weeks anyway. So yes, that is why it never worked for me. How can I tell my mom that I've done the deed? If you're close with your mom, like, be really honest with her. Just be open and honest, and talk about if you want to be on any contraception with your parents. Like, be really open and honest, because I don't have that bond with my mom where I would sit and talk to her about stuff like that. But if you do, then please talk to them. I don't have a sister, and I've not got that bond with my mom. The person who I talk to everything about is my bestest friend. She is literally like my sister. But yeah, I would just be open, honest about everything. And if you was comfortable, then I don't see the problem. You know, talk to your mum, or if it's your dad or parent or whatever, just honestly be honest. Just be honest. That's all you can do. My camera is about to die, so that is just going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.